To tell or not to tell? How often have you been enthusiastic about getting your health and weight in a better state, 100% committed and raring to go, visualizing your new health, feeling great about your mindset, to then tell someone and be met with a wishy-washy statement like, "You're brave. Who are you trying to impress?" The worst one I hear is a slightly dismissive, "Oh, you're fine as you are." Or, "Haven't you tried this before?" Deflating you with half-hearted comments, even slightly damning, and you don't even realize what it's done to you until your enthusiasm wanes. Look, if you suffer from other people's opinions and comments getting you down, here's something to remember. Whether you tell or you don't tell, other people's opinions about you and your situation, what they say and what they think, are none of your business. Who said that? I love it. Well, I'm pretty sure it's a bit of a take on Anthony Hopkins' profound message. Their lack of enthusiasm for you is directly associated with their limiting beliefs. Let them think what they want. Do it or don't do it. You will be judged anyway. So you may as well just get on and do it and not worry about it. So that's one thing decided. Start now. Do not question yourself, no matter how many people question you. Decide that failure is not an option and do not quit. If you're stepping out of your comfort area and feeling very proud of yourself, and you should, the last thing you want is someone suggesting you haven't done enough. You have, and you will do more. You can do more, and you will, but it doesn't mean you haven't done enough so far. Even if all you have done is think about it, you are here. Decision 2, understand your results are not dependent on what you think you can achieve at this moment, what your circumstances are at this moment, or what other people are doing or not doing. They are completely dependent on the quality of the effort you are about to put in and your commitment. So how are you going to get from where you are now to where you'd like to be? So let me give you some idea of how I help my clients to get them where they want to be. And you might hear some helpful little nuggets scattered around it. This program is not just about losing weight. In fact, I like to think of the process as the complete antithesis of that. But weight loss is a result, and great health and energy is your reward. So it's designed to keep people motivated and increase commitment as the weeks go on, so that the changes are lasting. It's in your soul, and you are loving it. It's designed to create choice and balance, not strictness, not inflexibility. So if you want help to change your thinking about the contribution that food and lifestyle can have on your health, keep listening, as it's my privileged job to do just that. I believe that the most crucial first step towards your success is to create a vivid picture of the results that you want. If that sounds obvious, let me explain. What I'm trying to avoid saying here is I want to lose weight and get fit. And this is why. One of the biggest mistakes I see is that people don't have an exciting enough or clear enough vision of what they want and why they want it to create the motivation that they need. They either want a quick fix, they panic and engage in a fad diet, which they've been told is a small miracle and they believe it, or they go crazy in the gym expecting massive changes in a very short time. The problem is not sustainable, not natural, not healthy. Hormones go crazy, they get irritable, the scales disappoint once again. Doesn't matter where you put them on the bathroom floor, they still stay the same. Enthusiasm wanes and doom and gloom quickly sets in. They give up. It can't be done. Why? Because they're not getting themselves to the right starting point to make the right choices, to get in the right direction, creating the changes that they so badly want. You must accept and expect change. Change has to happen. So the first thing I get my clients to do is build a picture of the results they want with the big picture creation exercise. It raises their expectations, creates positivity, excitement, and with passion and purpose behind it, it feels much less effort. and much more enjoyable. So then we discuss how and where we're going to find our energy from, and make clear strategies on how to change behaviors to create the energy that they need. Which brings me very nicely onto the very important benefits of knowing your values. Understanding and being clear about what your most important values are so important. Values are what guide us. All too often I see that people have lost sight of what's truly important to them. They say life got in the way, and they often mistaking other people's values for their own. So they don't have a strong enough connection to their results picture to remain motivated when things get tough, because it doesn't mean enough to them. They get distracted, building their own sort of conflict in their own minds and creating their own doubt, resulting in sort of confusion and then indecision every time they have to make a choice. So it's so much effort, so they just go with whatever's easiest at the time. Look, every minute of every day, decisions are constantly made on what we value the most or what fulfills an instant need at the time. What I help my clients to do is explore what's not lining up for them in their day-to-day life with the core values aligner. They make their values count. They learn that knowing their values, living their values, and if necessary, changing their values in order to change their behavior is what will create a strong enough emotional connection to the results picture to drive them. Does that make sense? Get your values clear. Start living without conflict, and it will just feel so much easier, less effort, and more enjoyable. Now, this is the practical part, the nutrition part. It's crucial to learn about the incredible value of eating the right specific fats and the devastating effects of eating the wrong ones. Also, the fabulous function of fiber, both crucial for regaining energy, health, and being the weight that you want to be. So now my clients know what they want. They know why they want it. And it's become really clear that they have made it really important to them that they must achieve it. So now what? Brilliant having these things in place. But what else do we need? Well, I believe it's crucial that you have faith in yourself and believe the process is going to get you the success that you want. Believe that you can do it so that you know it's going to be worth your effort. Otherwise, why would you bother? A lot of people I see self-sabotage because they don't believe in themselves. The problem is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I knew I couldn't do it. I was right. The people on this program learn how to develop faith in themselves with the Future Formula Forecaster. This is my favorite exercise because they know that belief in themselves and taking action go hand in hand. You can't really have one without the other. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. I knew I could do it. I was right. Then we dive into the addictive nature of sugar and stress. Yes, both massively important to understand, and how significantly reducing them both can change your health for the better. This part of the program is life-changing. Get it? And you will never look back. That is my promise to you. Okay, so this program is focusing on positive things that can be gained with great health. But sometimes in life, would you agree, if focusing on the great and positive things is not quite getting you there, we can create change by looking at the consequences of not doing it. The question is, what will happen if you don't do this? Often people say they don't regret things. You can't regret things. But me, I believe it can be a great driver. And the hard truth is, if you've not done something that you have promised yourself you would do for a very long time, it is regrettable, especially when it comes to your health. So here's the thing. If you don't like the feelings of regret, I get it. But you're unlikely to take responsibility for being the cause of what you have or don't have. And then the outcome is that you can't be the creator of your future, and you hit the snooze button one more time. With the Relate and Create technique, my clients practice how to structure their language to empower them. That's just one of the aspects here. I ask them, is your health going to get better if you do nothing? They say no. Is your health going to stay the same if you do nothing? No. It will get worse if you do nothing. We are either going forward or we are going backwards. Nothing just remains the same ever. Now, here's the subject I've been waiting for. Here we dive into some sobering facts about the food industry. Now, if you take nothing else from this video today, remember this. The food industry does not care about your health. They only care about making money. Fact. So here's the double win-win. Reduce the rubbish that you eat. Double up on the great things that you eat. Eat well, feel well. Eat rubbish, feel rubbish. The benefits are huge. Is all that making sense? Now, we're going to the most important part of all, enjoyment. Would you agree? If you're going to have a lasting change, it depends a lot on how much you're going to enjoy it, yes or no. But here's the problem. So many people I see are more afraid of the change than they are of staying in the real difficult situation that they're in. The result, they stick to instant gratification. So now is time to focus on the amazing outcomes and dig deep into your uniqueness and keep readjusting what you do. You have your future story in your hands. Now we have a subject of digestion and the importance of balanced microbiota. Now these things are pretty important to know and understand, but seriously, when your diet is changed to all that we've talked about, all that will come as a result. Look, listen carefully. Wanting change doesn't mean you're broken. You do not need fixing. None of us need fixing. You are just fine as you are. You just need some clarity on where you want to be and how you're going to get there. So don't be waiting until you have achieved your results before you can love yourself. You are much less likely to get there. This program is definitely not about rejecting who you are at the moment. If what you want feels so far out of reach at the moment, please be patient. These kinds of changes don't happen overnight, and nor should they. If you like the sound of this program, go to the link and take a look at it in more detail and see if you think it could help you. But most of all, remember this. Know what you want, what you will be doing with your new health when you get it. Believe in yourself. And most of all, choose your cheering squad very, very wisely. Come on, let's go. Cheerio. See you soon.